Hello, thanks for joining me today. Today we're here to discuss the importance of scheduling our MRIs, our CTs, and our floral exams, specifically to patients that speak Spanish. We're finding that many of our Spanish-speaking patients are arriving to their appointments unprepared, and we're having to cancel those appointments, thus leaving those slots unused, and also it affects our overhead here at the Imaging Center. So to rectify this issue, I've come up with 3 ideas that will hopefully help these appointments have a successful ending. First and foremost, patient preparation is the key. Patients call into our facility and speak with our Spanish-speaking representatives. Now, this representative, I believe, is the key to getting this whole thing started. It sets the tone for the appointment. Here, the scheduler can outline specifics that the patient needs. For instance, if the patient is a diabetic, the scheduler can inform the patient, when to start and when to stop medications in reference to the exam time. Also, if the patient needs labs, there's a specific window that a patient has labs. So here, again, the scheduler can identify these time parameters, relay them to the patient so that they fit in this window so the technologist can proceed with the exam. Second would be to follow up with the patient. Okay, and by that I mean sending a letter, after that initial contact with the patient where we outline the specifics, we can then send a letter that basically outlined the same exact steps we gave them on the phone. So it's 2 contacts here. The third thing would be a follow-up call. This call would happen 2 or 3 days prior to the exam. And here we'll finalize the appointment, making sure the patient has had all their labs, they understand the specifics of the exam, what type of exam it's going to be. So if we do this, in essence, we're going to have a successful appointment for this patient, which will benefit us all. The patient will get their exam, the facility will have the slots, taken, and we won't have any problems from there on. So again, understanding our Spanish-speaking client, I believe, is important. They're an important part of our facility. So I believe it's important that we cater to them, as needed, providing them the resources so they understand what it is specifically they need for this appointment. So again, the 3 things is the initial call with the service representative, a Spanish-speaking one, that outlines the parameters for this appointment. The second thing is the letter that goes out identifying specifically what they talked about in reference to labs and meds. And the third is the follow-up phone call. With these 3 things, I believe we will have a successful exam for the patient and also our facility. Thank you.